Think about teen motherhood. People quickly fall into victim mode. Is he got me pregnant? He wouldn't let me get an abortion. Well, it just happened to me. And even in those statements, you're giving over a lot of your power to this vast unknown. It's like this romantic type of love that we as women buy into. There is no knight in shining armor when you're a teen mother. It is a really, really hard job. I mean, the girls have to juggle school, work, relationships, with their relationships with their parents, and then they have to prepare their children. If a girl has a baby at 18 and that's an outside age, she has to be ready to have a kindergarten student at 22, 23 years old. That's a heavy burden because the 3 years that are most pivotal to all people are the first 3 years of development, 0 to 3 years old. Are you really ready and committed at 15 years old to get a baby ready to spend the rest of their lives learning? And I don't think girls really think seriously about that. They think that the boy that they're with or the partner that they're having sex with will step up, and that doesn't always happen. I was inspired to create the Brooklyn Childcare Collective when I worked in family court, and I saw how many young women came into family court and they didn't have the benefit of being supported by their families, and their families were being disrupted because of child welfare intervention. And I wanted to start an organization that would support pregnant and mothering women before it escalated to having to be court intervention for it to happen. Our goal is to help break the cycle of generational poverty and to help build committed citizens in the communities that the girls live. And we want to do that through organizing support and direct services support.
I've got a lot of experience and support. Like Benita, she's always encouraging us to go to school, to finish school, to be good mothers. She also tells us, because she has a son and a daughter, so she knows how to be a mother, and she explains us that little kids know this and little kids don't know that, and things like that.
So it's been really helpful to you.
Yes, it's been really helpful. I've gotten a lot of experience, and yeah.
And what are some of
One of the issues that we're constantly facing is the fact that the young women that we tend to work with have been so disenfranchised, socially disenfranchised and disconnected from the education system, and also their social selves, how they view themselves in the world, is so crippling that we spend a lot of time just trying to help build them up. Build them up to the point where they see themselves as leaders, they see themselves as meaningful people that can contribute to not only their own lives but to the lives of their children. Still didn't do anything about violence.
Oh, so you want to do that? I can write something right now.
11%?
Do y'all want to
Exactly what do you want to do about the violence?
I wanted to stop.
But I mean, like, exactly what do you want us to write about the violence?
I don't know, because we said, what was the extra stuff that y'all wanted to include about godparents, baby names? You did that?
Yeah, I have all the stuff here. I told you. The breaking up. This is the breaking up.
For teens?
Yeah. Dating tips. And here, I did it when
Jaleesa really
just
competitive.
made
She showed y'all up.
I just made.
She gets a bonus. You get to order dessert when we go get some food.
Dessert. So I'm going to share with Christina anyhow.
Christina's gonna take some.
When I think about the girls that I work with, I always wish I had been part of their lives before they experienced their first pregnancies. Because at that moment, we could have taken advantage of providing them with much better information. One of the things that I do know is that young girls are having sex at an earlier age, and they're having unprotected sex, and they often, and I always blame it, and I shouldn't probably blame it on popular culture and the images that they internalize. Lots of times they really don't believe that they will get pregnant, and it always blows my mind when I talk to a girl that isn't pregnant or parenting, the type of information that gets funneled through their social network regarding birth control and safe sex. Okay, don't act shy. The cat is out. You know, what do they say? The cow is out the barn.
Cat is out the bag.
Cat is out the bag. What? So what did you tell her
What I tell her about what?
when she was lecturing you?
I just said, all right, Mom. All right. She said, I'm just trying to look out for you. I said, okay, but you're giving me a
Hell,
headache.
she's trying to look out for herself.
No, she's trying to look out for me.
And her.
Why?
Because she would have to watch another baby and take care of another baby. I think she's looking out for herself. She probably going to get Joe to lecture now.
Yeah. She gave him the lecture when she first found out that we were having sex with each other.
So now she just gonna either.
She embarrassed me. I don't think I cried. She was telling him, put your hand up like this. And he was like, she's like, good. See this? Jerk off. This doesn't get you pregnant and this doesn't get you STDs. That's what she said to him. And I was like, Mom, why would you do that?
She did not.
And then she was like, and you see these? She did. She really did. It was very embarrassing.
Okay, that would be embarrassing.
That was very embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Right? That's embarrassing.
But she was really serious too.
But it didn't work either.
No.
So now she might take some scissors out the bag and say, see this? You know, clap.
How do you think they see you?
I think they think I'm a little strange because when I first met them, they couldn't get over a lawyer quitting their job to do something with them. And that's a value question for them, because why didn't they see themselves as valuable enough to be worthy of something special? And so I think now they see me as their mother and their savior and their everything. And you know, a lot of times, particularly in nonprofits or social service agencies, there's this disconnect from the client or the person that you're working with. And that disconnect for me is very unnatural. And these girls, more than ever, need some mothering and some support. So that's one of the things. I think they see me in that role that I get the call about the baby's first steps. The teacher made me mad. They kicked me out of school. Can I borrow $10? And it is draining sometimes, but in the end, it's really worth it to be available to someone so that before things hit crisis level, they trust you enough to accept your assistance.